Hey guys, this is Pam. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the City Exclusives line from the house of Labo. So for those of you who don't know, Labo has their regular line that are available the whole year, every day. And they also have a City Exclusives line that are only available at that particular location. For example, the newest one, Osmanthus 19, which is only available in Kyoto. So you have to be there at their boutiques in Kyoto to get that. But during the whole month of September every year, they have it available online, and I believe also in all boutiques. You can go to any boutique and get any exclusive, city exclusive. So even though, let's say you go to New York, so the city exclusive of New York is Tubereuse, but you can get any other city exclusive. So that's the deal. My allergies are terrible, super terrible today, but I decided I want to do this review because, like me, I needed help with buying all of this city exclusive stuff. So I want to be here and be helpful to you as well. Now I do want to give you a certain expectation with this whole review. It's not going to be like a super long, intensive review per each of the perfume, but I'm going to give you my best to give you a feedback as to at least how I feel about the perfume, or if it's something that I'm going to get or no. And hopefully that's helpful enough, at least at this moment, because we have here, I don't know, I think 17 to 18 fragrances here, and that's a lot. And also, I cannot give you a whole thorough review per each, not only because of time-wise, but also of my experience. I have not experienced it, every single one thoroughly. Like, I don't own every bottle of it. Right now, I only have Gaiac 10 and Baie Rose, and obviously, I'm planning to get some more, which I'm going to be telling you what those perfumes I'm going to be getting this September, which I can't wait. By the time you're watching this, like what I said, my allergies are bad, and it does affect my brain. By the time you're watching this, it should already be September 1st. All right, so let's get to the overview. Let's call it overview. All right, so let's start with how they numbered it on the website, the order. Let's start with the newest one, Osmanthus 19. So Osmanthus 19, at first I was okay. So I have a full set of samples here that, okay, let me just show you one. Once I show you one, you know what the rest looks like. If it's going to, there you go. And also I have ink here because I was making notes, and that's what I did. I made a mess. All right. Osmanthus 19. So this is pretty interesting for me. I had high hopes for this. So I'm going to tell you, though, the only thing I don't like about Osmanthus 19 is the fact that it doesn't last. Really, it doesn't last. And with Labo, it's either it doesn't last long enough, or it would last forever. So sometimes you get like a good medium projection and performance in sillage. But most of the time, it's either it doesn't last or it lasts forever. And I'm talking about Santal 33. So, Osmanthus 19, I'm going to spray it on my palm because I have no more skin left. And I can't smell my own neck, obviously. Osmanthus 19 is... Okay, let me tell you something first. With most of the Labo perfumes, whatever they say, or whatever the name of the perfume is, doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to be the most prominent note. I feel like the way they do this is they like to kind of see how they can feature it, but not necessarily have it as the most outstanding prominent note that you're gonna smell, which is kind of cool because like you don't really know what you're gonna get, but it does surface itself. Okay, so with Osmanthus, it's very woody for me. It's very woody. I get that lavender, which I do love the note of lavender. I actually like this better than the lavande in their regular line. Very aromatic, very, you smell the Osmanthus. So my thing too with Osmanthus to me can get a very, very cloying if it's too prominent. Because Osmanthus to me, I pick it up. I will pick it up. Even if in the lowest dose, I will pick it up. So having it very mild on this perfume, I actually love that. You pick it up, but it's very tender, or very gentle. Not that Osmanthus is an aggressive note, but it can be. It can be aggressive in terms of like, once it's there, it will just stay there forever. So one of the to me, one of my favorite Osmanthus perfume, if I can remember the name, is Good Girl Gone Bad by Kilian. I absolutely love the Osmanthus in there. But after like a couple of hours, I get so tired of it in terms of it will just keep giving. It will non-stop keep giving. It has already given, but it's still giving. Not with this one. So this is very mild, very subdued, it's woody, it's gentle, it's tender, which I will definitely be getting with Osmanthus 19. Again, the caveat is it's not gonna last as much as you want it to last. So that is a very, very bad, what do you call that, con with this perfume. Amazing scent, amazing perfume. Performance-wise, it does not perform very well. Let's go to Coriandre 39. I think they ordered this according to the latest, to the most recent, to the oldest. I think, yeah. All right, so Coriandre 39. This is actually the last one that I tested. And I was surprised because I was like, I do love to eat cilantro. By the way, this is Mexico. And the numbers, for those of you who don't know, so each name, even on the regular line, has a number with the name. So Osmanthus 19, Coriandre 39, Myrrhe 55. Yeah, Myrrhe 55. The number represents the number of ingredients. All right, so Coriandre 39 actually very much surprised me in a good way. I actually love this. This is one of the things that I do want to get. So cilantro to me, I love eating cilantro. I actually love it. And I know some people are not a fan of cilantro food-wise, the herb. So it kind of looks like celery. No, not celery. Parsley, but it's not. It's not parsley. It has a more kind of like soapy kind of taste to it, which I love. So Coriandre, it's very fresh, obviously. It's fresh. It's bitter, it's green. I love it, I love it. But the surprising thing about it for me is the floral notes. It's the floral notes that sold it for me. I absolutely love the floral notes, especially in the dry down. It stays with you, and I love it because it's just kind of sweet and tangy, and I don't really know how to explain it. It smells yellow in a way, but at the same time you got that kind of green aspects of cilantro. But at the same time, whatever you think it's going to smell like in terms of what cilantro tastes like, to me it doesn't smell like it. It doesn't really smell like it, or at least it's not as much as what it tastes like in comparison to what it smells like. But it gives you enough bitterness and freshness for sure with that awesome floral notes that I absolutely love. I was very, very surprised with this one. All right, the next one is Myrrhe 55 from Shanghai. So I'm going to show you my sample. I actually reordered it. It's supposed to have been here 3 days ago. It's still not here. I was waiting to do my review because I wanted to make sure I have everything complete before I do the review, but it's still not here and it's already almost September. So I dropped it and made a whole mess. So I can't give you as much of a specific feedback on what it smells like. So the only thing I remember is I'm okay with it. So I can tell you how I feel about it. I'm okay with it. It's kind of musky, floral, kind of, it reminds me of something I would wear when I was a teenager. Now, I'm not saying that this is a very useful smell. I'm just giving you my experience. So it just gave me flashbacks of something I would wear when I was a teenager, which to kind of give you reference, like, I don't know, Tommy Girl. I wore Tommy Girl. I wore Paris Hilton. Has like a pink black stripes on it. Don't remember the name. I don't know if it's just Paris by Paris Hilton. So those kind of vibe, it gave me those kind of vibe. So this is something I'm not really gonna be itching to buy, but it did project very well. Projected very well, performed very well. So that is all I can give you. It did give me some of that Myrrhe. It's so hard for me to say. Myrrhe, Coca-Cola type of smell. So that's all I can give you for now. Cedrat 37, this is Berlin. I left my sample, but it's okay because I already finished it anyway. So this one, absolutely love at first sniff. It's fresh, it's intoxicating. It just, there's something about it that pulls me because I love that fresh woodiness. And it's the same thing that I felt towards eucalyptus. Forgot the number, but the eucalyptus, one of their most recent in the normal regular line. It's actually giving me eucalyptus, but like a watered down lighter version. So if you love eucalyptus, but you want it to be, but if you want it to be a fresher take, a more kind of watery, watered down take of eucalyptus, because eucalyptus can get very strong. That one performs very well. But I love the whole development of that perfume. I should actually review that. So Cedrat 37 from Berlin gives me that vibe, but lighter, a more subdued, taken aback version of that one, which I both enjoy. Now, are there differences? Of course, but again, I cannot give you more specifics because I haven't had this full bottle wears of this stuff, but I have finished my sample, and yes, I am getting this thing. For sure, I love it. Love, love at first sniff. All right, the next one is Citron 28 from, what's this one? Seoul, Korea, I think. This one too, at first I was okay, but wore it the second time, and I love it. I love it. So there is something, I'm gonna spread my palm again, as the name suggests, very citrusy, very fresh, sharp at the beginning, but there is something kind of jasmine. I think there's jasmine in here, and OMG, that citrus with the jasmine is heaven. It's heaven. It actually reminds me of sampaguita. Don't know what it is in English. I think that is jasmine, or a version of jasmine. We have that everywhere in the Philippines. Oh my goodness, this smells like sampaguita, but like more fresh, more kind of tangy. I love this. Absolutely, absolutely love it. I want this like yesterday. I have so been wanting. So this is what's left, and that's me trying to not use it all up. Absolutely love this. If you're doubting yourself and you already like it, is it too floral? No, it's not. It's amazing. Go for it. You know, be proud of it. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love this thing. Absolutely. By the way, all the Labos, all of these perfumes are unisex. So if you're a man, woman, you don't know, is it lean feminine, masculine? Some do lean kind of, maybe. I mean, it really depends on your perspective. I feel like every single one is perfectly 100% unisex. All right, so let's go to Tabac. Tabac 28 from Miami. So this is something that is, I was looking forward to for sure, because it's one of the notes that I love. And yes, it did satisfy me. It did not disappoint for sure. Love it, love it, love it. So the tobacco in this one, if you can imagine, it's like a dried leaf, right? The dried tobaccos that's already turned brown, but then you kind of re-moistened it. So now it's not wet, but you rehydrated it, like what do you call that? Humidified. Like you put it in a place where it's been re-humidified. That's what it smells like. It's very chocolatey, not as spicy. as maybe other tobacco fragrances are. But the thing is, it reminds me so much. I'm not saying it's the same. I'm not saying it's that similar. But it does remind me a lot of Tobacco Oud by Tom Ford, which I already have. So I feel like, to me, it's not quite necessary for me to have this right now, since the Tobacco Oud is enough for me, and that satisfies me in this kind of realm of perfume scent. So with this one, I would love to have it in my Labo collection, but I can definitely wait for it. You know, since it's Miami, you'll never know. One day I can go, if I'm in Miami, you know, I can get it from there, which is kind of like the fun of all of these city exclusives. They know their marketing. So you're there, oh, while I'm here, let me go get it, you know. So I might just do that whenever, if and when I'm in Miami. Or maybe next year I can get Tabac 28. But yes, it is definitely something that I do recommend. But for the reasons that I have given you, I am out. Okay, next one is Bigarade 18. Okay, so this is actually, I can't find my, okay, there it is, Bigarade 18. Oh my goodness, I was hoping for this to be so good, but it's just so normal. You know, it's just okay. Like, I'm not wowed, I'm not intrigued. It didn't spark any emotion or excitement or not even sadness. It's just like, ugh, it's just okay. So it's citrusy, fresh, but there's nothing. Bigarade 18, it's okay for me. It's the least of this one that I would recommend. This will be in my bottom city exclusive, which is kind of sad. But yeah, they have better offerings in terms of citrus, freshies, kind of scent like the Citron and the Cedrat. Amazing. All right, next would be Mousse de Chene from Amsterdam. So this one, right now, I'm still okay with it in terms of I am undecided whether I like it or no. I know I don't dislike it, but I'm not sure if I like it. But this is definitely something, the more I test it, the more I enjoy it. You know, sometimes with fragrances, it's kind of like food. I have not had so much tacos in my life than from the last 2 months. I don't know if you can see the sodium in my system right now. I'm very sensitive to sodium. But OMG, I don't remember myself eating so much tacos. It's the most tacos I've had in my entire life. I've like been eating tacos every 2 days. My point is, like with food, same with perfumery, sometimes it's just like your mood. Like, what are you up to this time? So with Mousse de Chene, I feel like it's just a matter of me not quite being in the mood for it, but I do love it in terms of, this is my type of stuff. You know, like this is my thing. So this is a Chypre. See, like right now, I'm super enjoying it. The previous tests where I was okay. Okay, I actually love that. I do. I'm actually happy not liking it so much because it's less money that I have to spend. But then now, I mean, I don't want to lie to you. Okay, this is really good. So right now I'm picturing lime, you know, like that you cut in half. And then you've already squeezed it and like the pulp sticking out. But then you left it overnight, and then now the pulp are already starting to dry and kind of turning brown. I'm not saying that's what it smells like, but that's what I'm picturing. Oh, so this is a really good kind of modern Chypre that I think is very, very wearable. Now, I would tell you though, that at the time that I was wearing this one, I would test it with a couple different fragrances. I keep being drawn to it. So it's enough to catch my attention. It keeps getting me. It keeps catching me. Like, what is that? Oh, that's the Mousse de Chene. And then, you know, I'll do other things. And then I will get a whiff of it. It's like, what is that? Oh, that's the Mousse de Chene. And I'm always studying it. So the thing that I really enjoy about it, now that I can kind of articulate it, is that every time I smell it, there's something different that I'm getting. And I love that. That's art, you know, that's art. I love that about perfumery, or even with anything that visually, you know, even with people's faces. I like things that I can't memorize. So this is something that I can't memorize. I do want to review Aldehyde 44, or talk about it, alongside Musc 25. So based on my tests, they smell very familiar, similar to me, very, very similar. Like I feel like either one, you can't get wrong. What is it? You can't do any wrong. Is that right? All right. So I feel like if you already have Aldehyde 44, you don't necessarily need Musc 25. Both to me are very fresh, powdery, clean, kind of fresh laundry. It has that, what do you call that? Ooh, fabric softener kind of feel. Very fluffy, very nice and elegant. But if I have to make a choice, like right now I have neither, but if I have to like buy one, I will definitely choose Musc 25. The reason being, Musc 25 to me gives me a little bit more. It has a little bit more edge. So the way I can think of is, whew, let's think about clouds, since this to me, like I picture fluffy clouds. So Aldehyde 44 is like a thick clouds. That's, you know, the cumulus, the cumulus clouds. It's kind of like, you know, like how you would draw a cloud. It's thick, it's dense, it's fluffy. Musc 25 is also that same type of cloud, but instead of like having this round fluff, it's more of like, it's a little thinner. You know, I don't know what type of cloud that is. It's a little bit thinner. And, but, it has a little bit more sparkle. It's kind of like you seeing through, maybe sun rays peeking through the holes, the cloud holes. So that's what Musc 25 to me. It just gives it a little bit more sparkle. Either one is very good. Either one is very good. Another thing too, I was thinking about, since I did say they're both very elegant, very classy, I was just thinking how, if you think about Queen Elizabeth, the late Queen Elizabeth, so Queen Elizabeth would be wearing Aldehyde 44 for me. This is something that her personality, how regal she is, that Aldehyde 44, and Musc 25 would be Princess Margaret. You know, a little bit edgy, a little bit naughtier kind of person. So that is my best comparison, best take on Aldehyde 44 and Musc 25. Musc 25 does give me a touch of animalicness, which I love. What else? Yeah, I mean, but it's not super duper animalic. You can only kind of pick it up because I'm comparing it with Aldehyde 44, or you're actually just super duper examining it. But if you're not really gonna super duper pick it up. Okay, let's go to Limette 37, San Francisco. So this one, I was actually okay at first. But there's something very rough about it that I love about Limette 37. And this is also actually something that I do want to buy later on. Not right now. I think this is something I can wait though. And I would give you the reasons later on why I'm waiting on things and not on other things. So Limette 37, very fresh. Actually, let me respray it on the same spot, since now I remember the dry down. Okay, fresh, citrusy, bitter. I love the bitterness. Notes wise, I'm gonna leave all the notes in the Fragrantica. I'm gonna leave all the Fragrantica link in the description box below. Okay, so just listen. There's like I don't really know how to explain it, okay? It smells like toilet. It smells like toilet in a good way, all right? It's a good toilet. So I love it. So it's not like a bad toilet. It's not a dirty toilet. It's a clean, freshly clean toilet. You know what it is? If you think about the lime peel, that's what it is. I'm smelling the lime of the lime peel. If you get like a fresh lime that's still kind of like super green, and you kind of like stick your fingernails inside and then smell that bitterness, rough, kind of fibrous smell that's limey and citrusy. That's what it is. I think that's what it is. That is a better explanation. All right. Limette 37, very nice. I do love it. I do want it. Okay, next, Cuir 28. This is Love at First Sniff. First from Dubai, by the way. Super duper, super nice. Where did I have it? Oh my goodness. What I like about Cuir 28 is that it's different. It's different. It's in a way that I'm so sorry. In a way that it's you can distinct it. It's distinctive. It's like a singer. Like, you know, a lot of singers right now sound like the other one and you don't even know the name who it is. But sometimes there are singers that like, oh yeah, that's Kelly Clarkson. Oh yeah, that's Ariana Grande. So with Cuir 28, I feel like I can definitely distinct it from the rest. It has its own style, it has its own vibe, its personality, and I love it. It smells like it's not quite finished. How do we put that? It's kind of like, yeah, like it smells unfinished in a good way. Like it's lacking something to neutralize the roughness. Like it's not quite rounded, but that's the beauty. That's the exact beauty of it. It's not, you know, because like most leathers, there's always some sort of raspberry or rose or fruit in there. This one to me is more, I don't know, unfinished. That's what the best way I can explain it, and I absolutely love it. It's rough. It's kind of direct to the point. Like it's rugged. It's very rugged, like jeans with holes. That's what it is for me. And now for the Cuir 28, yes, absolutely, absolutely love it. It's one of my top. This one, the next one, Tubereuse 40 from New York, somewhat disappointed. And actually, I'm disappointed with this one because I absolutely love Tubereuse. So at first, I did enjoy it because I was like, oh, you know, once it gets to the dry down, it's going to hit me with that Tubereuse. But it's kind of like just like a plain citrusy one. Doesn't excite me, doesn't really wow me. It does excite me with the, in terms of, for the potential of it to be really good. So it has that potential. You know, it's kind of like when you watch a movie, it starts out great, and then, you know, you don't like how the characters turned out to be this and that. Tubereuse 40 for me, it's kind of like that. It starts out really good, and you're like, oh yeah, it's about to get better. Doesn't really get better. Let me see. Let's spray it. But maybe I'll just, maybe later on I may add it just because. I don't know. I don't want to do it because I'd rather spend my money on something I do really like, and it's not spraying. By the way, all right, the Labo tester samples don't have the best sprayers. 50% of the time, okay, that's too much. 70% of the time, it works right. 30% of the time, it doesn't. And it's annoying. Okay, it's not spraying, so you just gotta have to take what I already said. Gaiac 10. Alright, Gaiac 10 is something else. Gaiac 10 is like drugs. I don't know how to explain it. I think it's the ISO E Super. I don't know if it has ISO E Super, but ISO E Super does have that tendency to kind of like get you intoxicated, or at least for me. Oh my gosh, it's woody, it's sweet, it's magnetic. You just get hooked on it. Like I'm hooked on this thing. And I think one of the beauties of this one, it goes in and out. It jumps in and out, you know? Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. So you get kind of like, what happened? And then sometimes you'll just be surprised that it's there. It's kind of like a very complicated relationship. but then at the same time, you try your best to hold on to the relationship. This Gaiac 10 just gives me that intoxicating in terms of like, I get almost like a high on it. Gaiac 10, woody, sweet, kind of like Iso E Super, which I feel like they have a lot of it. Whatever is in Gaiac 10, I feel like they have a lot of it in their perfumes, in a lot of their perfumes. I think it's like their DNA. Gaiac 10, by the way, is Tokyo exclusive. In love. This is actually my first exclusive purchase, and I'm so happy. And this is something actually you can use to layer on any of the Labos. I feel like you can use it with the Osmanthus. You can definitely use this to layer. I would definitely spray it first, spray Gaiac 10 first, and then spray whatever you actually want to wear. All right, Baie Rose. Baie Rose is my second bottle, which I don't have with me right now. Baie Rose 26. So this is to me so intriguing, so interesting. The rose in this one has that kind of like very fresh pink rose. I imagine like a pink, kind of like drunken, like a drunken rose, like the rose has been drunken. I don't know how you, don't really know how to explain it. Like this rose has had like drinks, and then it just passed out on the couch, and the couch kind of old and a little bit, what do you call that? It definitely needs either cleaning or changing. It smells like books. I don't know. That's like what I picture, like a loft with Rose. You know, that's the person, and she's drunk, and she passed out overnight. She's disheveled, and you know, drooling, and she's on the couch that's like so slumpy and old and wrinkly, like you don't know things that happen on that couch, just like some dried things on it. Yeah, that's what it makes me think of, and I love it, absolutely love it. It makes me think, it's exciting to me, it gives me a sense of something, you know, like a story. It takes me somewhere. At the same time, this changes too. You know, the opening does last for at the very least 20 minutes. You get to enjoy that, you know, that first part of the drunk rose or the drunken rose, and then it kind of starts getting sober. It starts sobering up and become more reasonable and what do you call that? Logical. Absolutely love Baie Rose. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. And yes, even if you already have Rose 31, they're different enough for me, and I love both just the same. Let's go to Poivre 23 from, I don't remember, London. This one's actually really good, but it's not on my top. It's not like, oh my gosh, I gotta have it right now, but I do gotta have it later. I can definitely wait on Poivre. Very nice kind of, oh gosh, I'm running out of blotters. This is very peppery. I think Poivre is peppery for sure. This is one of those things that they give you what the name of the perfume is. Something incensey, like an incensey kind of pepper, black peppers, that's what I'm thinking. Super nice, and it's sweet too. Like a sweet, peppery, incensey kind of smell. Oh my goodness, a guy. A guy in like a nice suit. Oh my goodness. That will be so great. That's what I'm thinking. But at the same time, a female as well, like a really nice black cocktail dress with her hair, you know, have some curls on it. This is super nice for sure. I think it's a must, especially if you don't have anything that's like it. I kind of have perfumes right now that's sort of like it, that I'm currently content with. So I can definitely wait on this, but yes, it is a great perfume. All right, we're almost done. Almost done. Vanille 44. So I actually first smelled this when I was in Paris early this year, actually. I wasn't too impressed at it back then. I actually really, really wanted it because I'm in Paris. You know, it would be nice to commemorate my visit in Paris, which is my favorite city in the whole wide world. But I was okay with it. Anyway, I did buy a sample while I was at the boutique there, and I also ordered, when I ordered a whole set of my exclusive samples, I reordered Vanille 44. So I have been really, really testing it, hoping to like it. So the more I test it, the more I like it better. Yes, there is some hesitation there. So let's talk about the positives. The positives of Vanille 44, I find it different enough for sure. It's definitely different enough. Because most vanilla perfumes, it has a lot going on. So this one, good or bad, does not have a lot of things going on. Although it says 44, so that's a lot of ingredients. But at the same time, I find it very simple. But to make it simple is hard. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what I appreciate about that. There is a note in here that the best way I could describe it, it can be good or bad. It really depends on you. Like Elmer's glue. There's like an Elmer's glue kind of note on it, which I actually don't mind. But just speaking of the perfume as a whole, it doesn't really excite me. Now, I do have to admit, me personally, that vanilla is not my number one perfume note in terms of it being the note that you're kind of highlighting. Now I do have some vanilla fragrances that I do love, but in general, it's not like I would rather have a chypre than a vanilla perfume, or I would rather have a frankincense perfume than a vanilla perfume in most cases. So this one is, if you're a vanilla person, a vanilla perfume person, then check this out because I love how it's very muted. And again, that has that Elmer's glue note, whatever that is, which it might be something that you like. So try it. Now, would I recommend it? No, because I personally am not excited about it. But if you like it, try it, then go for it, you know? Last one is Benjoin, Benjoin 19. Moscow. So this one I like better than Vanille 44. Yes, I do kind of compare them because they do kind of give me the same vibe. But you can definitely know, you definitely know if you're smelling Vanille 44 or Benjoin 19. So Benjoin, Benjoin 19 actually reminds me a lot of especially when I first sprayed it, Cuir Beluga from Gaiac. But I already have that, I already have Cuir Beluga. But this is actually really good. This is actually really good. So this makes me think of like cardboard, like a brown cardboard with some Play-Doh smell to it. It's vanillic, it's resinous, has that kind of cardboard smell in a good way, and kind of Play-Doh-y smell. Very nice. It's a bit salty, it's a bit sweet. Again, resinous. I think it's a well done perfume. Once I'm planning to buy Osmanthus for sure, because I feel like I can wait on it if it's already readily available. Like if I can buy it any time of the year, then I can definitely wait on it. But then like this is my time to buy it, so then might as well just buy it now, or else I'm gonna regret it, because I do really enjoy it. As much as it doesn't perform, but I do really, really enjoy it. Cedrat for sure, I absolutely love it. I'm just drawn to it. I love it like I love eucalyptus, but then sometimes the eucalyptus can be very overpowering, so I like that. This is gonna give me like a different take on it for sure. It's a different take, like a younger, more lighter, watery version. It's kind of like an eau de toilette, it's like an eau de toilette of eucalyptus. Citron, love it. Absolutely love it. And Cuir, the Cuir 28. Is it Cuir 28? If I get the numbers wrong, I'm sorry. Cuir 28 for sure. Super duper love it. So what did I? Again, I already have Gaiac. I already have Baie Rose. So again, that's Osmanthus, that's Cuir, Cedrat, Citron. And most likely I am going to get the Mousse de Chene. Because I'm just like, now thinking that I'm not going to have that. I just want to have it. You know, like sometimes when you think about things, can you live without it now? I feel like, no, I actually really, really like that because I love chypres. If there is only like one genre in perfumery that I get to pick, I would pick chypre all day, any day. Poivre and Limette and Tabac Tabac from Miami. Those are the things I can wait on because I can. Because I don't necessarily have to have them now, or unless I come across a good deal on it. If I come across a good deal on it, like from a seller somewhere that I trust, then I would go ahead and get it. So it's either I get it now because I found a good deal from a trusted seller, or I'll wait on it till I get to that city, or maybe next year. So I hope that this video has been very helpful to you. I'm sorry it took so long. I did try my best to make it as little as, you know, concise as possible, but at the same time I get distracted, and I do also want to be as helpful as possible, you know. I will try my best to put some, what do you call that, timestamps. If I don't get to do it, or I forgot, or whatever, if one of you guys want to be helpful and volunteer in putting those timestamps for those who are looking for specific ones, please do so, since we are all here to help one another. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and thank you for supporting my channel. Please leave me comments down below. I would like to know which particular ones are your favorite in the city exclusives line, or even on the regular line, and what are you planning to get? What are you planning to get? I'm very excited. It's September. At the time that you're watching here, I probably have already placed my orders at the time that you're seeing this. Again, thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.